Okay, today we're going out to a place in the Superstition Wilderness area. The history of the Superstition Mountain is just packed with mystery and intrigue. Always get kind of a eerie feeling whenever I'm in the area. The mountain itself is not actually a mountain, but it is actually the skeletal remains of a kind of caldera of supervolcanoes, roughly about 20 million years old. The Goldfield Mountains are located about 10 miles north of Apache Junction and lie within the Superstition Wilderness area. Okay, here we are, about 8 miles north of Apache Junction, in a pull-off on the side of State Route 88. The area that we're trying to get to today is actually all the way around the other side behind the hill with the two buttes atop. And the material that we're going to be hunting for is a kind of colorfully banded chalcedony agate, hopefully with some layers of nice quartz crystals. Probably gonna try to go around from the right, and if that doesn't work, we may still have time today to come back around and try to go in from the left side. You can't tell from this shot, but there is actually a large series of washes between here and the hillside. And once I get down into there, I'll lose my bearings. So I'll be doing a lot of looking back and maybe setting some markers. Okay, now we're down in the main wash and heading around to the right side of the hill. A little ways in now, and there's a large piece of what appears to be some type of rhyolite. It has a very glassy surface, kind of a volcanic glass. And slightly further up ahead is the source. Giant boulders in the wash, just laced with veins of the same material. The outcropping itself has an overall kind of bluish appearance. There's some crystallization going on here in some of the larger veins. They're really quite striking. I've made it down around most of the right side of the hill now and down into a dark, deep, twisting canyon. There's a lot of large cave cavities up inside of the hill. Some of them quite big. I'm not really seeing any way up and over the canyon to get back over towards the target area. So I think I'm going to stop here and turn around, try to use what time of day is left to go back and try to make it in around the left side of the hill. Okay, now coming up along the left side of the first butte. There's still a long way to go, but the terrain is pretty good so far. And now coming up to the second butte. And it looks like I'm gonna have to make a choice here. There's a thin trail that goes up and around the backside of the second butte. or stay down in the main wash and follow it all the way around to the area behind the hill, which I probably don't have time for today. I'm now about halfway up the side of the second butte, and it's getting pretty crazy. There's a huge canyon below to the left with 200 and 300 foot sheer drop-offs just feet from the trail. And now finally starting to see some of the stuff that we're looking for. A nice piece of layered chalcedony with some nice crystals. And here a nice large colorful piece. The chalcedony has a nice smooth creamy kind of luster. Very nice. A lot of nice large crystals in there. The crystals come in all forms, from the layered aggregates to the more geode-like forms. Some of the crystal aggregates have a beautiful kind of soft milky appearance. Okay, making the way back down now. Far out up on the left, you can see the Weaver's Needle, a famous landmark nestled up there in the Superstition Mountain. A spectacular view. And there you have it. Colorful banded chalcedony agate and crystals right out here in the desert.